I just want to cover a few things of what volunteers do for us and how vital they are in helping our efforts. Predominantly, volunteers help us with our health program with the Biosand Water Filter Project. And what that involves is we have sand and 2 sizes of gravel that need to be sifted and washed according to a specific standard so the filtration media works properly. Some of the other activities around the water filter is helping to fill the mold with the concrete. Afterwards, taking the filter out of the mold, cleaning the mold. We also can have you painting the filter when it's ready, maybe putting stencil on it of the donor's name. And then one of the perks, after you've worked a week or more, you can go out on a delivery of water filters. So you get to see the countryside and visit the recipients of those who are helping. And so the mundane work of sifting and washing the sand and gravel kind of all comes together for you, and you can really see the impact that's being made with the Biosand water filter. On our work site, you'll also see a garden, which we use as a test garden. This is our test garden. And they're growing a few things. You can maybe notice the eggplant over there. I'm not sure what else. What else have we got growing here? Looks like maybe tomato. Tomato? Yes? Awesome. So here in the test garden, you can see some composting leaves. So they practice composting, organic pesticides and fertilizers, crop rotation, regermination rates, the pH in the soil, soil management and moisture in the soil. We also have our hydroponics over here, which are more our lettuces, sometimes herbs. And they've got quite a bit going on in here. It looks great. I could pick some of that and just eat it. And here's some other little babies. I don't know if you can see that through the mesh. So what they practice here and what they learn from all their testing, they then take that knowledge out to the village when they're training farmers on these different horticulture, home garden trainings. In the beginning, we had intended that the garden here would be a training center, but that just really doesn't work well for the farmers to bring them in for 2 days at our location. So we go to where they live and do the trainings out in the villages. So Trailblazer, along with our health program and our food security program, we have an education program, and we are distributing bicycles to students that are going to be going into the secondary level. A lot of times the schools are too far apart between the primary and secondary levels, and so without a bicycle, a lot of times they just drop out. And so that is a big part of our education program. We also have built 9 schools, and that's a pretty big ticket item, so we might not do that every year. But we do have that 3rd program. That's, again, all happens out in the villages. Perhaps if the timing happens, you might get the chance to go out on a bicycle delivery, but that just is random, and if you just happen to be here when that's going on. And our final program is our economic development program, and largely what that is deals with our village funds. So Trailblazer does not give anything away for free. We feel that the recipients need to participate and have some skin in the game. And so in order to receive a Biosand water filter, they have to contribute $3.65 into their village fund. It does not come back to Trailblazer. For a well, it's $5. A bicycle is $1.75. And so these funds, as the capital grows in their village fund, then it becomes a microloan system within the village. So it's villagers' money managed by the villagers for the villagers. And it works really well. They really like it because it's close and it's simple, not a lot of red tape. There are other lending institutions around, but the Village Fund works well for the villagers, and they really like it. And maybe they'll borrow $10, and it might take them 6 months to a year to pay off, because a lot of the villagers that we're dealing with make maybe 25 cents a day. And so it really is life-changing for them to be able to get a loan to buy seeds, to put in their garden, or maybe buy a pig, or build a latrine, put a better roof on their house, start a small business. And so that's the economic development piece of our programs. So all four of those, health, food security, education, and economic development, is a comprehensive package that we feel works really well to develop communities, get people moving out of survival into more sustainable livelihoods.